And we're back here, Major League Gaming Pro Circuit 2008 Championship Sunday, and we got Str8 Rippin taking on Instinct in our winners bracket finals. Gentlemen.
Krug, I'm pumped. Str8 Rippin, our #1 seed, facing off against our #3 seed in Instinct. Both of the teams coming in with new squads. Tsquared, still the captain, legit L-Might Warrior. They've been playing solid, and the guy who is lighting it up all morning, Snipedown, is here.
Str8 is absolutely ridiculous this tournament. They're on top of their game, and this is what we can watch for. First of all, this is one of the best teams to stay focused on the circuit. They take every game serious. Not only that, they are all on the same page. They work as a team great. And Snipedown, this kid's nuts. Let him go nuts. Let him catch fire.
All right, well, you know, it looked like they weren't necessarily on the same page for the first half of the match against Final Boss, but towards the end, they were clicking. But they are going up against some big competition. The only team in the tournament that has not dropped a game, that is Instinct. Of course, the new captain, Roy, twin brother Lunchbox, Walshy's on there, Triple X is coaching it, and Soviet has been taking faces with the sniper rifle.
Absolutely, and this squad is showing us a lot of new things this tournament. They have new strategies, and here's what we're going to be looking for. They need to win the Team Slayers. They are a great objective. They've proved us that before. They need to start slaying. Soviet, keep them pumped, give them power weapons, let them run around, and stay aggressive. Don't worry about the stats, because Str8 Rippin's such a great Slayer squad. Just help each other out, stay aggressive, get in their face.
All right, gentlemen, I'm very excited for this match. But before we do that, we have a special interview with one of our players down on the floor, captain of Str8 Rippin. Let's see it from Tsquared.
Tom, what is going on, buddy? It's Puckett up here in the announcer booth. Now, Tom, you have been dominating in the second half of the match against Final Boss. You had us scared at the beginning. What was going on with your team?
We just weren't really warmed up. I think once the match started going, we realized how bad we needed to beat these guys. And going down 2-0 is a big deficit, but we knew we could win, and staying focused is the main goal for our team. And we ended up pulling out 3 straight games.
All right, well, you were definitely digging in there, and in the second half of the match, you started dominating, and after the game, you went over to Neighbor and gave him a little bit of a noogie. What was that about?
I was just showing him that, you know, it's not that big of a deal, and, you know, hopefully we can become friends eventually. Obviously, when you're playing, you're going to talk a lot of trash and try to get into people's heads, and that's what I was trying to do. But after the game, you know, hopefully we can all remain friends, and everything's cool.
Alrighty, well, Neighbor got a noogie, and Snipedown was taking faces. Tell me, how does it feel to be playing with Snipedown on your squad?
Eric's an amazing sniper. I try to leave the snipe for him once in a while, which is kind of weird because in Halo 2 and Halo 1, I was known for sniping. So now that, you know, we have one of the best snipers on the in the game, I you know, try to play a different role and back him up compared to having people back me up.
Well, it seems to be working. Now you guys are facing Instinct. I'm going to let you continue to warm up. When we come back, I think we're getting this started with Game 1. You know what? I don't even want to go to a break. Let's get this one started. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. We're going into Game 1. It is going to be Capture the Flag on Onslaught, Str8 Rippin versus Instinct, the winners bracket finals, the winner of the best of 5, of course, advancing to our championship match. Now, both of these teams are pretty darn good at the game type, but they rank it in their middle of their favorites. Str8 Rippin ranking it their #5, Instinct ranking it their #6, so it is going to be a tough match. We are getting this one started with team captain of Str8 Rippin, Tsquared. All right, well, T2 is taken down, but we're going to stay on board with him as 3 are down for Instinct. Now, Nexy, when we were talking to the Instinct squad, they told us we are the best team in objective right now. Why are they so good?
You know, I think all 4 players keep their focus on the objective. Some teams will have a guy play objective. No, the Instinct squad, they have Triple X behind him, constantly pounding in their head, hey guys, pay attention to the objective, and it's working out for them.
All right, well, right now we're watching T2 trying to lock down the B side. He was taken out. I want to jump on board with L-Might Warrior, who just picked up a beat down on top of that B side. Now he's going up against Walshy across the map.
You know, as great as Instinct is in objective, I think CTF on Onslaught is one of those games where you can't really get away with those sneaky flag caps. You still have to outslay your opponent to even get the flag out of the base.
Well, that hasn't been a problem for them yet this tournament. L-Might Warrior now trying to push into the Instinct base, but Roy is there, and he has one of the best battle rifles in the league, and this is one of his favorite maps to play on.
Top A. Top A. Too late. Top A. One shot. Nice job. They're B. They're A stand. To their B. I didn't know. One shot in their A stand. Their window. Nice. They're B. They're B mid. That'll be 2 down again. B mid. Shoot that. They're flags. Got one. 3 down. No way. Cover Roy. Nice, Justin. They're B street. Top B one shot. B2 one shot. RB street to B street. RB corner. RB. One shot. Another one on the B side. Top there B. Top there B, one shot. Top B. One shot. Nice. Joe. Good shot. They're B stand. They're B stand, one shot. Two on the flag and one at bottom center. A street. They're A stand. They're A stand. On the flag. Weak. Out of flag. Weak. One shot. Nice. Two down. Our front jump. Under our base. Front jump. They're B3, one shot. Top middle. Hey, under their base, A side. Two down right now. I got him. 3 dead. Other flag, Soviet. One shot, their flag. They're B-box. They're A-wall. They're A street. And then this guy B. A tunnel, Walshy. A tunnel. 2 guys B. 2 guys, they're beat up. In front of their base. They're B street, got me. They're B street, full help. They're B street, weak. Roy's weak, top B. One shot, Roy. 2 guys there. Nice. Another one's falling. Soviet's weak, going after B. Top center B weak. Nice. 2 down, 2 on 2. Hey. Front our base at A street. Front our base, work together. Front our base, one shot. Nice shot. Top center, B make. A2. They're going bottom center. Two guys on center. Another one, front of our base. Bottom center, one shot, he's down. One shot, I got 2, let's go, run it. They're spawning A probably. A corner. I got another. I'm going. Who's dead? Only one of them dead. Down. 2 B side. RB dump in our base. They got their return. Their base, one shot in left. B street hurt. Top B hurt. Roy got B hurt. One shot. Last one, top center. B side. Spawn the race. They're A-wall. I need help. A2, Walshy dead. 2 dead. One dead. B2.
So Instinct got the flag all the way back to their base, but a huge play by Snipedown to stop it. Soviet tried to run a second flag out, but they are struggling, and a huge play there by Str8 Rippin to shut it down inside the Instinct base. Next, what was going on there?
Oh man, well it was a stalemate for the first couple minutes of the game. Snipedown, the flag was out for Instinct. Instinct running the flag. Snipedown comes through and just shuts Instinct out, getting the double, getting a couple more kills after that, just showing us how clutch he can be.
Alrighty, well, Instinct has one failed attempt, but it's onslaught. We're going to see plenty more. Str8 Rippin not really having any success at all of getting the flag from Instinct's base anywhere close to their own. But Instinct right now starting to get spawn trapped here as Str8 Rippin is getting set up top middle, and that is exactly what they were doing against Final Boss. All Might Warrior T2 locked it down in the middle. Let's watch and see if Legit can lock down the A side of the map.
They're B-mid, Soviet weak. Soviet's 2 shots. One shot, bottom center, Soviet, A-mid, 1 shot. Roy. On their flag. And they're B-ball. Watch me. They're A street. One's got A street weak. They're B street. Weak, Roy. Soviet's weak right here. Soviet's weak on me. Not me, weak. Soviet's weak on me. Shot, B-mid. 2-2.